Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can install and set up Wine on your Ubuntu operating system. Now for those of you who don't know what is Wine, Wine is a tool which will allow you to run Windows application on your Linux operating system. For example, if you have a Windows executable file which you want to run on your Ubuntu operating system, you can use Wine to install that executable file or run that executable file. So let's see how we can set up Wine on our Ubuntu operating system. So first of all, go to your favorite browser and search for install Wine, and the first link which will appear here will be from winehq.org. So we are going to click on this link, and here you can read more about Wine. We are going to click on this download link, which will redirect us to the download page of Wine. When you scroll down a little, you will see different binary packages for different Linux operating systems. We are going to use this link, which is for Ubuntu. So just click on this link. And now once you are in this web page, you will see the preparation section and then how you can install Wine following all these steps. So let's follow all these steps one by one to install Wine on our Ubuntu operating system. So the first step says if your system is 64-bit, enable 32-bit architecture. So that's what we are going to do, because most probably if you have the latest version of Ubuntu, it'll be 64-bit architecture. So just copy this command and then open your terminal. To open the terminal, click on show apps and then click on this terminal icon, which is going to open the terminal. Right click and paste this command, which is for the setting of the architecture. So I'm going to just press enter here and then give my Ubuntu's password, which I use to log into my Ubuntu operating system, and then press enter, which is going to add this architecture. Then the next step is to know which distribution you are using. I'm using Ubuntu 24.04 LTS version, but if you don't know which version of Ubuntu you are using, this command will be helpful, which is cat/etc/os release. We are going to just copy this command and paste this command into the terminal and then press enter. And you can see the name of our operating system is Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. You will also see the version here and the name here and all the other information you can find here, right? So as I said, we are using 24.04. So now once you know the version of your operating system, the next step is to add the repository, and these are the steps for those. So the first command is this one. We are going to create this directory. So we are going to use this command. So just copy this command and then paste this command into your terminal and then press enter, which is going to create this directory. And then now we are going to copy the next command, which is going to download and add the registry key. So just copy the next command and then paste it into your terminal, and then we are going to press enter, which has added this key, right? So once we have added the key, just scroll down a little. Now the next command is for adding the repository. So here the version becomes important. So as I said, I'm using Ubuntu 24.04, so I'm going to use this command. But if you are using different version of Ubuntu, the commands are listed here. So for Ubuntu 24.04, let me copy this command and then paste it into my terminal. Let me clear the terminal. For clearing the terminal, you can give clear command, which is going to clear the terminal, and then right click and paste this command and then press enter, which is going to add this repository. So once you have added this repository into your system, scroll down a little and then give this command, which is sudo apt update. So let me copy and paste this command and then press enter, which is going to update the indexes on your Ubuntu operating system. And once that's done, that's last step will be to install the Wine. So here you can see install Wine, and you can see there are three versions which are available for the install. One is the stable version, other is the development version, and the third one is the staging version. So the development version will be the latest and the greatest version, but it will not be stable. So what we want to do is we want to install the stable version. So just select the command in front of stable branch. So I'm going to just copy this command, and then we just need to paste it into the terminal. So let me clear the terminal once again and then paste this last command, which is going to install WineHQ stable version on our Ubuntu operating system. So you can see this command fails here. And it says unable to locate the package WineHQ stable. This is the common problem, and there is a mistake in this wiki page. And the mistake is, instead of using WineHQ stable, we need to give the command wine stable and not WineHQ stable. And that's the mistake in this command, right? So this wiki page is documented wrong. This command should be wine stable and not wine HQ stable. So we are going to correct this command. Instead of wine HQ stable, we are going to give this command and then press enter. And this time you can see this command executes successfully. Press Y here and then press enter, and then it's going to install wine stable version on your Ubuntu operating system. So once this installation command is finished, wine is installed successfully on our Ubuntu operating system. So now let's try to install some Windows executable file on our Ubuntu operating system and check how it works. So I'm going to minimize this terminal, and one such Windows application is called Notepad++, which is only available for the Windows operating system, but you cannot install it directly on your Ubuntu operating system. So let's search for Notepad++. So when you search for Notepad++, you will see this result here, which is for notepad-plus-plus.org/downloads. I'm going to click on this link, which is going to show the download option. So I'm going to click on this download option here, and then when I scroll down a little, I will be able to see the installer link. So just click on this installer link, which is going to download the Notepad++ exe file. So you can see we have downloaded this exe file, but when we go to the downloads folder here, so let's open our downloads folder. You can see the extension here is exe, so I cannot directly run this file on our Ubuntu operating system. But because we have installed the Wine tool, we will be able to install this Notepad++ exe using Wine. So for this, you need to quit your terminal and open the new terminal. So let me open the new terminal here. And then I need to navigate to my downloads folder. So let me now navigate to the downloads folder here. And then when I give the wine command, it's going to show me the usage, how I can use wine. So because we have installed this Notepad++ exe file in the downloads folder, you will be able to see this exe file here. So for executing this exe file, just write wine and the name of the file. So when you type few letters of this file name, which is npp, for example, in my case, you just need to type few letters and then press the tab key on your keyboard, and it's going to auto complete the name of the file, right? And then press enter, which is going to execute this file. So you can see Wine is executing this Notepad++ file. So just wait for few seconds, and now I can see the installation file for Notepad++. So let me minimize this terminal first of all, and this also. And this is the installer for Notepad++, which was the executable file, and this we have executed using Wine. So first of all, we are going to choose the default language, which is English. I'm going to click on OK here, and then this is the setup wizard for Notepad++. Click on next here, and then click on I agree, and this will be the location where Wine will be installed. This looks like a Windows path, right? So I'm going to click on next here, and then click on next, and then click on install, which is going to install Notepad++ on my Ubuntu operating system, even though it's a Windows application. So at the end, you can see completing Notepad++. Just leave this checkbox as checked, which is going to launch Notepad++. So let me click on finish, and once I click on finish, it's going to launch the Notepad++. So we have successfully installed Notepad++ using Wine, which is a Windows application. So now you can use this Notepad++ on your Ubuntu operating system like a normal application. When you close this Notepad++ and when you want to reopen Notepad++, you can click on Show Apps here and then search for Notepad++. You can see this icon is added here in the Show Apps also. So click on Notepad++ once again, and it's going to relaunch the Notepad++ on your Ubuntu operating system. So this is how you can install Wine and then install Windows executable file using Wine on your Ubuntu operating system. I want to give you one extra tip, and if you are a fan of graphical user interfaces and you are not the fan of these command line commands for installing your applications, there is a tool called Winetricks, which is a graphical user interface which you can install. So let's download that Winetricks application. So let me clear this terminal, and command for installing Winetrick is sudo apt install Winetricks, and then press enter and give your Ubuntu's password, and then just wait for this installation complete. Here I'm going to press Y, and this is going to install this Winetricks tool, which is a graphical user interface tool. So once this tool is downloaded, we can click on show apps icon and then search for this Winetricks tool. You can also search for this Winetricks tool in the search bar. Click on this Winetricks tool, and it says note that many verbs only install 32-bit version of packages. That's okay for us, so I'm going to click on OK. And once I click on OK, I can see this kind of user interface, right? For the first time, when you open this Winetricks application, it's going to ask you this question which says, what do you want to do? So I'm going to just leave it as default, which is select the default Wine prefix. I'm going to click on OK here. And then it says one-time question about helping Winetricks development. Would you like to help Winetricks to report the statistics? I don't want to do this, so I'm going to click on no. And then it says, okay, Winetricks will not report statistics. I'm going to click on OK here. And on the next page, you will see this question which says, what would you like to do with Wine prefix? Let's say we want to uninstall Notepad++. So you can see it says run uninstaller. We can uninstall any application using this Winetricks application. So I'm going to select run uninstaller and then click on OK. And now it's going to open this kind of window. And then you can see we have downloaded this Notepad++ application. So here, so I can select this Notepad++ from here, and then I can click on remove or modify option. And once I click on remove or modify option, it's going to give me the option to uninstall Notepad++. So this will help you to uninstall application, or if you want to install some DLL file or any other Windows related component, Winetricks is going to help you in that. So that's it for this video. This is how you can set up Wine on your Ubuntu operating system. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video.